Welcome to the very first video of the series that I'm hoping many will find helpful called Teach Me Nails. I'm so disappointed that the live recording of being taught these gradient best practices with Annie was lost, so she and I did our very best to recreate the looks and tips that we covered during the lecture and put the advice in a shorter video. Here are the lecture materials you're going to need: makeup sponges, scissors, liquid latex, tweezers, and your favorite background music. Optional, striping tape and cuticle cutters for the reverse gradient. Annie carefully selected two beautifully different colored manicures to teach us gradients with. They work together because it's like a sunset and sunrise type of color. My dominant hand is painting my left hand with the yellow, orange, and red, and my right hand has the gorgeous sunset colors that I've decided to stamp a marbling pattern over, that you can see was already done from the live. The peely base coat that I used was apparently tip number freaking 1. I had no idea that this makes this type of technique look terrible. So, tip absolutely number 1, and possibly the most important tip: do not use a peely base. If you use liquid latex in a peely base, you might peel the whole design off. Want to take your gradient game to the next level? Keep watching. Now that I think about it, there's an even more important tip. Do your very best to use polishes with similar consistencies. If you're using holos, use all holos. If you're using cremes, use all cremes. So, with that being said, start with step number 1 and paint your base color and allow it to dry. Paint the base color on your other hand as well. The next tip includes color order. Your base color, the first color you want to put down first, needs to be the lightest color in your gradient. The next thing you want to do is apply the liquid latex to your finger, one hand at a time, and allow it to dry. The next very important tip is to use a very thick layer and make sure you cover a large area on your finger to reduce the inevitable amount of mess that you're going to make with this type of design. But wait, don't do them all at once, one finger at a time. You're going to do the gradient, and then you're going to remove the liquid latex, and then repeat. Dab the sponge while rotating your finger so that way the color goes all the way from edge to edge. Repeat this until you reach your desired color saturation. Remove the liquid latex and repeat until you complete all of your nails. Annie wanted to teach us how to do a reverse gradient look, so we're going to let this hand dry while we work on the sunset colors on the other hand. Repeat the above for your other hand and then allow that to dry for a bit. Now we can switch back to the other hand. To accomplish the reverse gradient, we used striping tape and even more liquid latex. The point is to make a triangle and cover the outsides of it with liquid latex so that the only portion receiving the color from your sponge is the very middle of your nail. It's a really cool look when you have your gradients down. That covers this Teach Me Nails lesson on gradients. Is there a tip that we missed that you'd like to share? Please let us know in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you in class next session.